Hey everybody, so I'm going to be telling you how to add more turrets into this scene because right now all you have is 3. 1, 2, 3, because that is all I have over here. If you want to add another turret, you can add up to 10 because that's all I've coded for. All you gotta do is this. So you gotta follow these steps. Turret 3, you want to copy that and paste it. Rename it to turret 4, okay? I'm going to put that into the scene, scoot these over so that it has a little bit of room. Oops, sorry. Right here. Then you're going to take turret 4, and I'm going to put it up here in this corner. Right here. And let me move this back to the right because, symmetry. And by the way, I know this is a little off topic, but if you're wondering how I'm moving things around like a robot, like pristine like that, like I'm some kind of demon or something, it's actually not that hard. If you're proficient at Photoshop, you will definitely know this. Just hold down Shift and you'll be able to move things like perfectly. Also, another pro tip, if you hold down Alt and drag stuff, you can copy that exact actor. Okay, so enough off-topic stuff. Let's get to putting the code in for this turret. It is actually much more simple than one would think. Double click on the turret. And basically, in this turret, the main thing you want to do is everywhere that it says turret 3, like turret 3x, turret 3y, or game alert 3, TT3x, all that stuff that says 3, you just want to change it to the associated thing for 4, because this turret 4 is basically just a copy of turret 3, except it's not, it's turret 4. So, it's very simple. I'll do these first two. Game turret 3x. You want to change it to game turret 4x. Turret 3y. See? Simple. Change it to game turret 4y. And there's actually not too many of these. Alert 3, you want to change it to alert 4. Now there's a lot of attributes here, so make sure you scroll around to really find what you're looking for. TT3x, you want to change that to TT4x. Where is that? Where is that? There it is. TT3y, you want to change that to TT4y. See? Now there's 3 more. Turret 3 type, you want to change that to turret 4 type. Now I'm not really going to get into what all of these mean exactly, because that would be kind of off topic, and I've already, it's already kind of complicated, so I don't want to get too into it, but I'll explain it later if you need be. So, game turret 3 type again, you want to change that to game turret 4 type, right here. And the last one, game alert 3, down here at the bottom, you want to change that to game alert 4. Alright, so now you have the turret in the field. Last thing you want to do to place it in the field properly, go to attributes and see how turret 1 proximity is 20, turret 2 proximity is 20, turret 3 proximity is 20, turret 4 proximity is 0. You want to change that to 20. That way it actually has a proximity, which is a field of vision, so that it can tell when enemies are trying to creep past. So now you have your turret in the field, 100%, but the last thing you need to do in order to actually place it fully is that the enemies have to be able to recognize that there's a turret there and let their presence be known to that turret, to that specific turret. So go into the enemy. Now this one's pretty simple. You don't have to change all this stuff, just go down to where it says other turrets, copy and paste the latest turret FOV, and name this to turret 4 FOV. Now FOV stands for field of vision. If you play video games, you probably already know. Alright, so now all you gotta change is just this little section. So everywhere where it says turret 3x, or turret 3 proximity, or alert 3, or any of that, you want to change it to turret 4. So game turret 3x, you want to change that to game turret 4x. 3 proximity, 4 proximity. Now I'm going to use the power of editing to go really fast through these right here, okay? But just be careful, because these last two, it changes to Y, so just know that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're good. So now down here, all you want to do is just change game alert 3 to game alert 4. Then these last two right here, TT3X and TT3Y, you want to change to TT4X and TT4Y. So where is that? TT4 TT4X and TT4Y. Where is it? And then you should be good. Your turret is in the scene, it is ready. I have an enemy spawner over here. Let's see how it performs. Isn't this the best part of testing, is trying to see if it actually does what you said? Alright, so here you go. Turret 1 and 2 are active. Turret 3 is waking up. And let's see turret 4. Ah, perfect. Shooting the latest enemy and shooting them until they go off screen. Just like in a popular tower defense game, it is working completely and functioning as we told it to. Now the last thing I'm going to tell you is just like a little fun thing that you can do. If you go into attributes, you can actually change the turrets from regular turrets to machine gun turrets, and you can do it individually. So I'm going to change turret 3 to a machine gun. And it's very, 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 very simple. Just go to turret 3 type and change it from 1 to 2. So here, turret 1 is firing normally, turret 2 is firing normally, and then turret 3, boom, machine gun. And that's all there is to it. You can do that for each individual turret. Alright, so thanks for watching, and that is how you add a new turret. If you need any help with anything else with this, please feel free to ask me. Thanks.